was real. Listen.
Good evening, and hello everyone who's watching around the world. I am Ray, otherwise known as Paranormal Ripples, and this is the Alternate Reality Archives, episode number 14. But this is a series where I talk about everything to do with a parallel universe, like the Mandela effect, like glitches in the Matrix, and all that cool jargon. So as always, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, come and interact with me, leave comments. If there's anything you want me to talk about, all that good stuff. And let's get started, shall we? So, this episode is going to be about 1988. Yes, the year 1988, because apparently there's this theory going around that these group of people called the anomaly hunters say that the world ended in 1988 and we went into a different timeline, and it changes every 12 years, which would kind of make sense considering 2000 after 12 years after 1988 was Y2K. After Y2K was 2012, which everyone knew the Large Hadron Collider and CERN was powered on and everything. And then in 2024, last year, everyone felt oppressed and it was like a dark, dreary kind of feeling. Apparently, every 12 years we get this feeling, and it's because we shifted a timeline. Don't know how true it is, but I'd like to know your thoughts on it, and let me know if you were around in 1988, if you had any feelings and stuff. I was born during 6 years after that year, so I was born slap in the bang, middle of 88 and 2000, so in 94, so I don't really know what people would have been experiencing in 1988, which was making them feel it, but I've got a video here, right, which we will look at from TikTok, and let me know what you guys think and that. But yeah. Here we go. This is the video that I'm on about. Like I said, leave comments in the chat if there's anything you want me to talk about, or if you're here in chat live, come and chat with me. It'd be nice to interact with all my subs. Like I said, I'm pushing for 300 subs now, so let's big push. But yeah, this is the video.
Year 1988, a strange phenomenon swept across the globe, one that went unnoticed by the public but caused ripples through the fabric of reality. It was the year humanity faced an unrecorded extinction, and everything we know today is built on the echoes of that lost world. A small group of internet theorists, known as the anomaly truthers, believe that in 1988, a catastrophic event erased humanity. This event was so devastating that it caused a reset in the timeline, a glitch that the universe itself scrambled to fix. They claim this is why so many people experience the Mandela effect, because our collective consciousness is trying to reconcile the inconsistencies between pre- and post-1988 realities. The surge in 80s nostalgia isn't just cultural. It's a subconscious effort by those who lived through the anomaly to remember the lost world. This is why new generations, even those born decades later, feel an inexplicable connection to the 80s. They're resonating with the echoes of a past that's imprinted on the human psyche. What if our 80s nostalgia and moments of déjà vu are more than whims of the mind, but whispers of a forgotten past?
And if you don't know what they mean by echoes of nostalgia and everything, seems like every person seems to have a collective thought for, oh, I wish we grew up in the 80s. Like, the 80s looked like a fantastic time. You had Miami Vice, you had Stars King Arch, you had like the neon colors, you had the club scene kicking off in Miami, you had everything going down in 1988. You had, but well, not 1988, like the 1980s, but there's like they said, is it subconscious? Is it just our minds telling us, wait a minute, we've lost something here. Let's try and get it, you know. Like I said, Terminator will come out, and the 80s was like very nostalgic. Even today, you see programs echoing 80s stuff. Sex Education, one of the popular Netflix series in its history, was dressing characters up in 80s stuff. Yes, 1980s garments in some of the aspects. So, like I said, why is that like a whim? Is there something there that's sort of like telling us what we should not be like remembering stuff, or is it like? Hello, William. Did you see the video which I just played, William? Or would you like me to play again for you? Right. I'll let you have a look. Right. So basically, they're saying that in 1988, the first real catastrophic event of this timeline of now swept and caused us to go in and caused us to basically fuck up, and there was a glitch, and we were trying, and the universe was trying to scramble and say this shouldn't have happened, basically. And then we got put into another timeline, and then they're saying that every 12 years we feel this kind of resonation. Right? Like I say, as always, hit that like button and subscribe, please, everyone. And share with your friends. But yeah, every 12 years we start to have this resonation where we feel different, you know? Like 988 was the first one. People were feeling oppressive. I'll play the video again in a minute for you. And then the next one, all 12 years after 1988, William. Or 12 years after 1988. Anyone? I don't want to give you the year, but I just want you to tell me the year now. So yeah, 12 years after 1988. What year was it? Yeah, but what year was it 12 years after 1988? Anyone watching want to care to tell me? That was like 2000. And at the beginning of 2000, what did everyone think was going to happen? Y2K. You now, 12 years on to 2000 was 2012. Everyone was feeling oppressed that year. I know we had the Olympics in London and the Euros and that, and the Champions League final, obviously, with Chelsea and all that, but there's some big stuff happened, and the Manchester City won their first Premier League title, but 2012, everyone said that they were feeling exactly. Everyone was saying that. You remember, William? Everyone looking at this? Comment. And the Large Hadron Collider in CERN was turned on for the first time, if you remember, in 2012. Because I think they found, I remember correctly, I think they found that old boson particle. Yeah, Higgs boson collider. There you go. Higgs boson particle, was found in 2012. There you go. The God particle. And then we shifted another timeline when that happened. Look. I know it's cool, but I'm just saying, 12 years after 2012 was last year. And I don't know about you, everyone was feeling weird last year. Like everyone was feeling like oppressed and they weren't feeling themselves and everything. Like everyone was feeling down. You had a TikTok, people were on there going, oh, saying how it feels different. There's been a shift again. But yeah, exactly. And why was that, William? If you know, it's 12 years. Every 12 years. After this, 1988, Y2K 2000, 2012, 2024. I love both, William. But yeah, I'll let you watch this, right? And then I'll let you then I'll play the video that I found last night. Yeah, well, you could, William, but looking at it from this level, right? Why do so many people have a nostalgia feel with the 80s? And they weren't even around in the 80s. That could be anything, yeah, I know. But it just seems kind of weird, Right. This is the video that I was watching last night that made me go through with this live stream tonight. Have a listen to what this lady says. and tell me she ain't crazy now.
Have you guys heard about the 1988 anomaly theory or the reset theory? Okay, I came across this theory, I want to say probably about 2 years ago, and it was on here on TikTok. I had never heard of this before, but it makes so much sense and it blew my freaking mind. So, you know how a lot of people believe that in 2012, that was when we basically all, like, the world ended.
That's a good point, William. But yeah, if you watch this and tell me what you think.
And we're done. And we just were knocked into another timeline. Well, actually, there's this group called the Anomaly Truthers, and they believe that that actually happened in 1988. So in 1988, there was this huge cataclysmic event that completely destroyed our original timeline, totally fractured it, and knocked us off into some other timeline. But we just don't remember it happening. According to the Anomaly Truthers, the event was so traumatic that it's just out of our minds. So since our timeline was fractured in 1988, that's where the Mandela effect came from. And that's why we have these memories. All of us have these memories of things being different. And also, this is why we're so attached to the 80s. Even people who weren't born in the 80s are like, oh man, I kind of wish I lived in the 80s. It was a different time. It was a great time. I was in 1988, I was what, 12? So now they go on to say that every 12 years since then, we get another cataclysmic event that knocks us off of our timeline. And that's why these specific dates seem so crazy to us. So from 1988, 12 years from that is the year 2000, Y2K. Now we know that everyone thought that as soon as year 2000 hit, that the world was going to end, that there was going to be this destruction and chaos. Now the theory is that that did happen. We just don't remember. But we do have these feelings that it was a really weird year. Okay, now 12 years after that is when? 2012, which we all knew was a very strange year. Like everything changed and felt different. In fact, 2012 was right around the time that I started to wake up from the religion that I was in and knew that I wasn't supposed to be there, that something was off, something was wrong, but everything seemed different. That was also the year that I learned about CERN. And I remember the day that they were going to turn on the Large Hadron Collider. Anyway, so according to these anomaly truthers, 2012 also was another cataclysmic event that pushed us into another timeline. The next 12 years we have is from 2012 to 2024. And the start of that year is supposed to have put us onto a whole other timeline, which is strange because when you think about it, a lot of us talked about how things just felt off. Something didn't feel right about this year. A lot of heaviness, a lot of dread. And there were a lot of things that happened in 2024. So apparently we got knocked off of our timeline at the beginning of 2024. But every time there is this cataclysmic event, like I said, they believe that it was so traumatic and so horrible, but it's been knocked out of our memory. We don't remember it, but there's still some weird connection that we have to those years. Now, there isn't like a whole ton of information on it, but if you look it up on Rumble, if you look it up on YouTube, a couple of videos will come up. And like I said, I learned about this maybe 2 years ago on TikTok here. And I planned on doing a video about it, but I totally forgot. But just watch.
And then she plays the video that I just showed you guys. So, what do you think of that then? Chat and anyone who's watching on catch up. That's an interesting point of view there, William. It is like a flat circle, and yeah, and it does expand, and like, and then it comes crashing in. But why is it that? Why is the number 12 important? Say it did happen, though, William. Why is the number 12 important? Or anyone in the chat or in the comments watching on catch up, why is the number 12 important? Why does it have to be 12 years? Why? But if you notice, though, we did feel horrible at the start of last year, all of us. You must admit, everyone, I don't know if everyone will admit it, but last year we felt horrible. 2012, I felt horrible. Y2K, when 2000 was hitting, everyone was saying, oh, computers are going to be the end of us. The world's going to end. Did it? No. But if it did, and we got shifted into another timeline, you know what I mean? It seems kind of weird. It seems like wibbly wobbly timey wimey, like David Tennant would say in Doctor Who. Like a giant ball of wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff, you know. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the chat and in comments if you're watching on catch up. Also like and subscribe, please. But yeah, you must admit, William, I don't know whether you felt it or you or Isabel or that. Last year was like look, you know. Yeah, I believe that theory 100%, and I'm going to talk about that in another episode later down the line. But last year, you must admit, I don't know whether you felt it, but last year I felt horrible. Last year I felt like something was off completely, you know. Don't know whether anyone else felt it. Yeah, I'm just saying though. Say, I don't know about 2012 because obviously not many of us was around in 2012, but especially we were born like no, I'm not saying it in a bad way, but not many of us. Like some of us were, but some of us maybe too young to know 2012. But 2012 was another year that just felt off, you know. At the beginning of that year was just like, you know, it felt like I was on autopilot some of the time, you know. That makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to me, you know. Yeah, I know, William, but you know what I mean. Wasn't meaning in a bad way. I wasn't meaning in a bad way. I was just saying, you know. Don't worry, everyone. I wasn't saying in a bad way about 2012. I was just saying, you know what I mean. So you're young, you would be like, you wouldn't know different, if you know what I mean. But I was like, how old was I? I was 17. So yeah, I was like on autopilot that year. Yeah, save it for when I do Secrets of the Stars, if you want, William. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Let me know why you think the number 12 was important in all this, everyone. You're watching on catch up or you got a theory of your own, I'd love to hear it. Let me know what you think of this, like I said, this 1988 theory, because seems pretty kind of interesting. I'll say that it's interesting to a degree. Like, why is it 12 years from 1988 to 2000? Why do we feel like crap every 12 years? The only way we're going to find out is if 2037 comes and we're like, you know what I mean? And we're not like, and we're feeling lethargic or not feeling, or feeling dread or whatever it is. Like I said, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, everyone. Please. I'd appreciate it. Like I said, I'm on the road to 300, so I want to get there. And I want you all to support, you know. Yeah, I've heard that, William. Yeah, I've heard that one. I want to talk about that with people. Like when they come on. So, yeah, I've heard that. But yeah, it is cool, William. Like I said, I'm going to talk about all that. Right. So, right. So yeah, leave your theories in the chat. Like, not chat, in the comments. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. I just want to do a quick video on this and then you can get out to you guys, because like I said, I'm still feeling a bit rough, but I wanted to give you this one. So please let me know what you guys think. Share the video, help me grow, and I want you all on the journey with me. So please like it, please sub. Love and be kind to everyone. Be amazing. Be yourself. You're all incredible. And let's get to 300 subs and beyond. Come on, everyone. Big year this year. Love and be kind. Bye, everyone. Take care.